Jayson Tatum is back on the court for the Boston Celtics, and former player and coach Evan Turner is weighing in. Turner's got the inside scoop on Tatum's return from injury and what he's seeing out there. Is this the same old Tatum we know and love? But the MVP race is heating up, and a former Celtics champion is making a completely unconventional pick. Forget the favorites, this legendary player is throwing his support behind a dark horse candidate. You'll want to hear this argument. And get this, a savvy front office move by Brad Stevens is proving to be an absolute masterstroke for the Celtics, saving them big and opening up new possibilities. We're breaking down why this decision is looking smarter by the day. We've got all the angles covered on these massive Celtics stories and more. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Jayson Tatum is back on the hardwood, and the buzz is real. Former Celtics player and coach Evan Turner is sharing his insights on Tatum's return to the Boston Celtics after that Achilles injury. Turner, who coached Tatum in the 2020-21 season, has been impressed, noting that some of Tatum's movements are already showing flashes of his old form. He specifically mentioned Tatum's reaction time and ability to get to the rim looking strong, even recalling a play against the Dallas Mavericks where Tatum's explosiveness was evident. While Turner acknowledges that Tatum has missed a few easier shots that have affected his stats, he believes the star forward is still capable of high-impact plays and is finding his scoring rhythm. It's going to take time, but Turner sees a player who looks good and is hitting shots, hinting at a full recovery on the horizon. But don't get too comfortable, because the MVP race is far from over. Next up, a Celtics legend makes a shocking MVP pick that's turning heads. The NBA MVP race might seem decided to the oddsmakers, but a former Boston Celtics champion has a drastically different opinion. Brian Scalabrine, a key player on the 2008 championship team, is urging people to vote for Victor Wembanyama, arguing he's the most impactful player in the league. Scalabrine believes Wembanyama's unique talent and dominance, even with limited games played, make a compelling case for MVP, especially if he meets the 65-game requirement. Wembanyama is already putting up incredible numbers for the San Antonio Spurs, averaging 24.3 points, 11.2 rebounds, and a league-leading 3 blocks, while also leading the league in defensive rating. Despite Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's strong season for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Scalabrine is making a bold stand for the young phenom, highlighting his importance to the league. Scalabrine's endorsement adds a fascinating twist to the MVP debate, challenging the conventional wisdom and putting Wembanyama squarely in the conversation. And speaking of brilliant basketball minds, we're about to dive into a front office move that's proving to be a stroke of genius. Get ready to see how a single decision by Brad Stevens is reshaping the Celtics' future. The Boston Celtics are undoubtedly one of the most well-constructed teams in the NBA, and a move made by Brad Stevens is a prime example of their smart management. While the team excelled for much of the season despite Jayson Tatum's absence, and their financial flexibility positions them for future moves, the salary dump of Georges Niang is now looking like an absolute masterstroke. Stevens initially acquired Niang in a trade that sent Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks, a move that was crucial for getting the Celtics under the NBA's second luxury tax apron. What has made this deal even more brilliant is that Niang hasn't played a single game this season due to injury. If he had remained with the Celtics, he would have represented an $8 million roster spot that likely wouldn't have been utilized effectively, especially with players like Sam Hauser filling a similar role. Niang's subsequent journey through waivers and trades, including to the Utah Jazz, and then being waived by the Memphis Grizzlies, underscores how fortunate Boston was to move him when they did. This decision not only saved the Celtics money, but also opened up valuable roster flexibility, proving to be a savvier move than anyone could have anticipated. But the Celtics' brilliance doesn't stop there, as we uncover another surprisingly smart play by the front office. Stay tuned as we reveal the genius behind a move that saved the team millions and created new opportunities. The Boston Celtics continue to impress with their strategic team building, and one particular move by Brad Stevens is proving to be exceptionally shrewd. Even with Jayson Tatum sidelined for a significant portion of the season, the Celtics maintain their status as one of the league's top teams. A key factor in their success and future flexibility has been their ability to get below the luxury tax. Among the most lauded moves is the salary dump of Georges Niang. Stevens acquired Niang in a deal that sent Kristaps Porzingis to the Atlanta Hawks, a pivotal step in pushing Boston under the second luxury tax apron. The true genius of this move, however, lies in the fact that Niang has not played a single game this season. Had he stayed with the Celtics, his $8 million contract would have been a significant drain on resources, especially considering the emergence of players like Sam Hosser, who fill a similar role. Niang's subsequent injury and lack of playtime with other teams, including the Utah Jazz and Memphis Grizzlies, highlight how fortunate the Celtics were to offload his contract at the perfect time. This decision not only bolstered Boston's financial standing, but also showcased remarkable foresight, saving them significant money and creating opportunities for other developing players on the roster. But we're not done yet. There's still more Celtics news you need to hear. Up next, we break down the latest on the MVP race and who's making waves. And that's a wrap on today's Celtics news. Jayson Tatum is looking sharp in his return, a Celtics legend is making waves with an unconventional MVP pick, and Brad Stevens' salary-dumping genius is paying off big time. Don't miss any of the action, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Follow us on all social media platforms so you never miss a beat.